It's National Park Week, and like we mentioned in our opening videos, we're taking a closer look at the places we shared. These are simply places that Chris and I have stayed at since 2015, and we just wanted to share those to you and give you some interesting facts, travel advice, and things that may help you plan your visit. So I am guilty of saying it too, but you know how people always say that photos and videos just don't do a place justice? Well, it's true, especially when you set foot into Yellowstone. We knew we were going to see geysers and beautiful scenery, but we had no idea how much wildlife we would actually see. There were bison with their calves, elk everywhere. We even saw bald eagles that were roosting beside a river, and I think we counted about 8 grizzly bears. One was a mother with her yearlings, and they were walking alongside the hill right beside the road. We walked the boardwalk around Grand Prismatic Spring, and the colors were incredible. But that boardwalk doesn't give you the famous view that you always see from above. I wish I had known about that overlook because we would have hiked up there for a better view. If wildlife is one of your main reasons for visiting, May is a great time to see the bison calves, bears, and other young animals. September is going to bring you cooler temperatures, fall colors, a lot less mosquitoes, and plenty of wildlife activity. Summer gives you the greatest access, but it also comes with the biggest crowds, so you really have to decide what you want to see and experience before choosing when you go. Grand Teton is just south of Yellowstone, so make sure that you give yourself the opportunity to do more than just drive through. Plan a hike or even a picnic. Jenny Lake was high on our list, but parking was pretty full by the time we got there that day. If you want to spend time there, go early or later in the afternoon. We also visited Mormon Row and photographed the historic Moulton barns. They are some of the most photographed structures in the park, with the Tetons rising behind them. We stayed at Mormon Row to watch the sunset. May through September gives you the greatest access to the roads, facilities, and activities. And September can be especially beautiful because of the fall colors, cooler weather, and wildlife activity. You don't need to complete a major hike to go and enjoy Grand Teton because the scenic roads and overlooks give you plenty of ways to experience it. Just give the park enough time and don't make it an afterthought to Yellowstone. Bryce Canyon really isn't a canyon. It's actually made up of several bowl-shaped areas that are filled with hoodoos. And a fun fact, there are more hoodoos here than anywhere else in the world. My first visit was in 2016. Chris, his cousin, and I ran the Zion Half Marathon that year, and during the trip we spent about a half day exploring Bryce. That was enough to let me know that I needed to come back and spend more time there, and that is exactly what I did last year in 2025. On my second visit, I went with my oldest son, and we spent the entire day exploring the park. We hiked the Navajo Loop and Queen's Garden combination, which is about 3 miles, give or take, with 625 feet of elevation gain. We also walked the Rim Trail between Sunrise Point and Sunset Point. There are plenty of overlooks where you can just pull over, walk out, and take everything in. But hiking below the rim changes the entire experience. The shape, colors, and rock formations look different in every section of the trail. After a full day of hiking, my son and I stopped at Valhalla Pizzeria, which is beside the lodge at Bryce Canyon. After all those miles, pizza and beer with my son was a pretty great way to end the day. The next morning, my son and I made it a point to head back into the park to watch the sunrise, and it was one of the most incredible either one of us have ever seen. We promised each other we would come back, spend several days there, and hike as many trails as we can next time. Thanks for watching, and let us know in the comments if you've ever visited all or any of these parks and what your experience was like. Make sure to subscribe and follow us because Arches, Zion, and Canyonlands are up next, and we have plenty of other adventures to share with you. Until next time.